Hey, welcome back to Whiskey Quest. This is your first time here. My name's Antonio. In this channel, I will be reviewing whiskeys from all over the world. I like to add a touch of water just to see if it changes. You'll never know unless you try it. If that's something you like to watch, go ahead and hit that subscribe button with the bell notification so you can stick around for more videos. Now this video is a bit different from my usual reviews. It's still a whiskey review, but as you can see by the title, not saying what it is yet, but somewhere towards the end of the video we'll be revealing it. There will be some hints here and there throughout the review. Maybe you can try and guess what it is. This is more intended for my returning subscribers, the ones that are always coming back video after video, leaving comments, giving me those likes, and sharing my videos. This is for you guys. You guys are the reason that I keep making these videos. Without you guys, there'd be no Whiskey Quest. I'd still be drinking the whiskey, I just wouldn't be making these videos. I doubt this is gonna come up in search, but like I said, I'm mainly doing this for my subscribers, just to keep this a little fun and engaging. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's move on with the review. Alright, so let's move on to the nosing and tasting of this review. But first, as always, let's take a quick look at the color here. I'd say this is somewhere on the darker side, somewhere like a honey amber kind of color. So here's the first clue to this whiskey. It's a Diageo product and it was bottled at 40%. Not much, but there'll be a few more clues along the way. So let's see what we get on the nose. I get a very nice apple kind of note. There's also some caramel and like tiny hints of peat. A little bit of an like a pear also going on. I'd say there's some citrusy kind of notes also, like a orange peel kind of citrus. I guess that would be more like a zesty kind of note. There's also some oak going on in the far back, very light oak. Pretty interesting nose. Let's move on to the taste. Cheers. It's pretty tasty. This has like quite a bit of a bite at 40%. To me, that's what I look for. If it doesn't have that bite, it better have some really tasty flavors that are gonna wow me. So I do get a little bit of a peppery note up front, followed by some like chocolatey pear, and then there's that peat coming across. The finish on this is pretty short, but it does have a really nice mouth coating, and that might be because of the peat that I'm detecting, but pretty good sip. I mean, who would have thought? This is something I have never seen, and I saw it and I was like, all right, well, let's give it a try. Wow. Okay, well, let's add a little bit of water, just one drop, and see what happens. So while this is opening up, your second clue is this is a 12-year-old whiskey. Alright, so I'll let this sit just for a little bit. Let's see what we get on the nose. Wow, that drop of water brought out more of that peat kind of smoky note. Slight brininess also started coming out. I still get more of that pear, more in my face now. Caramel also started coming out a lot more, as well as that oak. Wow, one drop of water did a lot to this. Some honey also. Wow, well, I can't wait to taste this with some water. Cheers. That alcohol bite did go down, but I still get that spiciness. That black pepper comes through, that pear, that chocolatey note. Now I'm getting more like a burnt sugar, and I'm getting a pretty good silky mouthfeel going on. Still a short finish, but with those flavors that come out, it's pretty good. Yeah, this is pretty good whiskey for the money that I paid. I didn't and never even heard of it. So the third clue, guys, Here it is. It's only sold outside of the UK. Places like Japan, South America, Mexico, and the US. This is pretty much the only places that you're gonna find this. It used to be sold in the UK, but then they just for some reason stopped selling it. Pretty good flavors, guys. So here's my last clue before I get to my final thoughts. This sells for about $30, depending where you go, but $30 I think would be the standard. So my final thoughts on the whiskey right here that I reviewed for you guys. It's $30. Like I said, I've never seen this bottle my whole life, and when I walked into the liquor store and I passed by it and I looked at it and I was like, yes, it didn't get my attention, besides that it was on sale for $23. Regular price, like I said, $29.99. And I passed by it a few times. I was looking around, but what am I always saying? Don't judge a bottle by its price, or you know. So I just said I have to follow through. I picked it up, purchased that bottle. This is the first time trying it, and it's pretty damn tasty, guys. So I'd say if you can find this here in the US, wherever you're at, give it a try. It's a 12-year-old whiskey for $30. Really good flavors. If you're into peat or trying to get into peat, I'd say this is a good starting point also. So what I've been sipping on tonight is Grand Old Par Blended Scotch Whisky, 12-year-old, bottled at 40% for about $30. Who would have thought that this was pretty tasty? I mean, look at the bottle. It's short and chubby. I mean, even the guy that sold it to me, he's like, that's it? That's all you're buying today? I'm like, yeah, let's give it a try. He's like, yeah, I guess if it sucks, you just mix it with Coke. I'm like, yep. Those are my plans exactly. So this bottle was named after this old English dude right here in the front of the bottle. He was rumored to have lived to 152 years old. All of you guys from the UK, if you can do me a favor, put in the comments below. Let us know if this is truly indeed not sold in the UK anymore, and do you know why? Since this is owned, made, and distributed by Diageo, I would assume that it has a lot of the same whiskeys that are blended into like a Johnny Walker, and in fact, it kind of reminded me of that. So there you have it, guys. Grand Old Par, 12-year-old blended Scotch whiskey. If you haven't tried it, go ahead and give it a shot. This is something that you'll like, especially if you're enjoying drinking some Johnny Walker. So that's it for the review, guys. As always, give me a thumbs up, share with your friends. Don't forget to drop me a comment below. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this video, that you guys enjoy it. And again, if you're new to the channel and you like what you're seeing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button with the bell notification before you leave, so you can stick around for more videos. Cheers, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good weekend. Bye.